Good morning, everyone. This is Misty here, doing my project share for Nevermore Creation 17, my May design team project. I was really excited about doing this one because I kind of took it a step back to when I first started making journals. I've been so inspired by so many people, Lindsey, of course, being one of them. I have been on a binge on her videos, watching just how she has even grown herself, and I think she was amazing from the beginning. She's even more amazing now, and for her to accept me on her design team has really helped me discover who I am as an artist, and it's just been so much fun, and I'm so excited to continue to design for her with all of her beautiful digis and all. If you do hear noise, you know that's my dude. He's just, y'all already know. So this month I used two different digital sets. I did My Fairy Garden and Strokes of Nature. I did a sneak preview of that last month, the 10th of last month. So go ahead and check it out. And if you want to, go over to Lindsey's webpage, snatch up some of these digis, subscribe to her her monthly subscription for digitals and all. So here is what I come up with. Now this is going to be my personal journal, and I'm just a moment. Okay, so sorry about that, I had to tend to the dude. This is my personal journal. I have been into making me journals as well as journals to sell, so I didn't count none of these pages at all. It's a one signature. It is in with elastic. I did not sew it. It is a paper cover that I was I've had this paper in my stash, and I just had to use it. And I absolutely love it. It just works for the theme of this journal. I also got this ribbon here with this beautiful flower and a happy mail that I had to use. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is I don't know what size this is. It is a 8.5 by about a 8.5 by 5.5 is what it is. I used burlap for the spine, and then the back is just this beautiful flower paper that I absolutely love. I don't even remember where I got it, or if I got it in Happy Mail. Probably got it in Happy Mail. I don't know. I don't remember, guys. But it's beautiful, and I had to use it for this. Now, my closure just kind of slides off because I don't want to untie it. So this is one of the digis from Lindsey. I believe this was in her subscription. I have so many of her digis. It's so hard to keep them separated, but it is Lindsey's, and I love it. I think it was from one of her digis, but it's beautiful. I love it. And you open it up, and you have this pocket here, and it's the same as the front. And then this here was just something from my stash. It says Good Vibes. And it's got some gold foil and a hand holding some flowers. And then this is paper from my stash too. I had to use it. Like I said, this is flower themed and all of that. So I just put a couple tags in here. Something that I've had from my stash as well. This beautiful paper with the birds on it. If it'll even focus. There we go. And I had to use it. I think that comes from my friend Gracie. And then I don't remember where this Traveler's Journal card come from, but I wanted to put it in here. And then these are from Lindsey's as well. This is My Fairy Garden, and this is the Strokes of Nature. And they just tuck in this pocket here. Here is one of Lindsey's digis, of course. This is all Lindsey unless it's something from my stash. I absolutely love it. I love The flowers hanging over the water, the little bird here. It is just beautiful. And it says, was ever seen so decked with flowers, wherever flowers so gay. I love that. And this is all in Garden Fair. This is another one of her digis. The Art of Painting, that is from her Strokes of Nature. I love this. And I had to put that up front. Just something to read. I'm not a painter, but I'm really dabbing in a little play with paints. Or trying to anyway. But they're a lot of fun to work with. And this was, I just love the ring here, and I love the watercolor here. I think it's very pretty. Here is another one of hers. Now this is just, I didn't do distressing in this book, you guys. I loved it the way it is because it gives me a chance to do whatever I want to with it. So I just did a little rough stamping here. And I put a piece of paper that I had just down the side, and I left it plain. I could write, I could put, do a little doodling in it, whatever I wanted to do. I did a lot of some stamping on the blank pages because I didn't want to leave them blank, but I didn't want to cover them up. I didn't want them nothing. I just wanted them plain. So a little stamping, still leaves me a lot of room. Here is another one. I love this. I love the blue strokes going up the side. The flower here. This, I love plants. And this is beautiful. I just love the way it looks. How the marbling looks in the back with the plant just hanging down. This is just another scrap piece of paper I had. I threw it in the book. This is from Lindsey's kit. And this was gifted to me by Brenda. It is a hidden paper clip. I had to throw it in here. An envelope I made, and I put one of Lindsey's digis on it. And you open it up, and I don't have anything in it right now, but I have that option. So I'm just going to set that right there. This is a background page that I created here a while back, and it's using chalks, and it has that watercolor effect. I absolutely love the way that looks. And then I just do a little stamping on this side. This is one of Lindsey's. I just put a layer of paper here, this little button flower here, and then I took and just put some tags in behind. It's some made out of book page. This is from Lindsey's kit. And then some more about beautiful paper I just created into a basic tag. I didn't really need anything fancy done with it. And then, let me pull this out. And then, oh yeah, that's a pocket. Okay. Let me put all this back in here. And then you turn it over. This is just tea stained paper. This is from a book. I did a little coloring on it with greens and stuff, and then some more journaling cards. This is from Lindsey's, and then a couple tags that I made out of some paper I had in my stash, and it just goes right here in this pocket here. This is some of butterfly paper I had in my stash I threw in here. Love this. I love the blues and the purples. I was so excited about this kit when I seen it. I love these flowers. This was just beautiful. Here is just a piece of book paper that I had in an old book. It says Poems About Birds. I thought birds and flowers, perfect pair. So I put it in here, and I just stamped a little flower on there. And over here it says To the Cockatoo. Now, something that I love about the elastics is I can pull this out and I could scan it, or I could do whatever with it. So that's one thing I love about, putting things in with elastic, is you can take something out, you can put something in. It's perfect. I like sewn in journals. They're fun to make, but I also like the elastic too, because it's not a permanent thing. It's something you can change if you want to. So This here is gorgeous. I love the little birds down here on the brick walkway, all the flowers, the trees. It's absolutely beautiful. Another scrap piece of paper here going down the side. Here is a belly band I made out of some more of that paper that I had, and it just says hello lovely. And then here is a card from Lindsey's Digi Kit, and I just did some stamping and some little watercolor splotches on here. I thought it looked perfect on this card. And then I have a tag, and then this is just one of the paper from here, a scrap piece, and I just folded it in half, that way I can journal on it. And it slides here in this belly band. This is a poem about daffodils, and I thought it was perfect for here. And it's just on a book page that I dyed. Here's a little corner pocket, and then I have a little card here. This is from the paper pumpkin kits from Stampin' Up. Most of you know I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator as well, so I had to put that in there. And then this beautiful card. I love this card. I'm not a green person, but I really love this. So it's just something that I could journal on. Just one moment, guys. Okay, I'm back. Here is another paper that I had in my stash with butterflies. I put a piece of ribbon down the side, and then I made an envelope out of a book page and a couple of Lindsey's journal cards in there. These are gorgeous, guys. I love this one. And I just have them tucked down in here. And you could put a paper clip on that. I mean, you could. I'm not going to, because I'm not going to. I think it works just fine. Another scrap piece of paper that I had, I thought I'd throw in here. I just like the difference of the different papers in here. That it's not matchy-matchy, but it works because it's the same kind of theme. I really love that. I've had this in my stash for a while. It's got butterflies, it's got flowers. I thought it would be absolutely perfect for a journal card. I could do some stamping, whatever on the back, and I can journal here. I love this here. I want to create this myself, and so that's a goal. That's an absolute goal for me because I love it. I love how it looks. Lindsey has just really inspired me with these two kits. I love this one here. It's so pretty. This pocket here, I used to make library pockets, but I was watching Joey, a friend of mine, and she's from across the pond. Hey Joey, what's up, girl? And I love watching her videos. She's so inspiring. So I made a library pocket, but I didn't seal the top, so it's a double pocket. So she inspired that. I'm so glad she did that video because it really made me go back and reconnect with things that I was doing that I stopped doing, and I don't know why I stopped doing them. So I created this double pocket, a couple journal cards, well, a tag and a journal card. I need to punch that out, but I didn't do it. And then here is a paint sample. I found it on the internet, printed it off, cut it down, rounded the corners. Simple as that. So, because I didn't want to go to Walmart or anywhere else to get them, so I printed them off. And then this beautiful paper with the birds and the flowers, I made it into a tag, and it slides in this pocket here. Or it's supposed to. There we go. And I leave it poked up just a little bit. And that's on a music sheet. I just left this side plain because I could watercolor on it. You know, it's whatever. This is Do What You Love. I love that. Absolutely love it. So I threw it in here on this scrap piece of paper. Here's another one. It says the sunshine, the delicious air, the fragrance of the flowers were there. Longfellow. I love that. Another one of her digis. I love this. I love the journaling on it. Here's a strip of scrap that I had, and it's got butterflies on it. Here is another book page, and I did use some chalk that I have. It's retired Stampin' Up! Chalk, and I colored it in using some purples, and I put this strip of paper down the side just because I had scraps and I wanted to use them. I made a belly band out of some scraps, and I put it on this music paper that I created, not the music paper, but the background on it. Here is a piece of tag I made out of some paper I had, and then here I did a watercolor effect, and I did a video on this, and this is just a paint chip. Let me pull it up here, see if it'll focus. It's not going to. Paint chip I printed out on cardstock, did some stamping, and then a little watercolor effect with chalk. Like I said, I have that video up as well, so you can go back and look at it. Here is another one of the pockets that I made watching Joey. I cut out this flower here, got a butterfly thing here. This here is from Brenda. She sent it to me in a Happy Mail, and of course I had to use it, stick it in here, and I can journal on it because it's purple. And a couple tags and journal cards and some paper here. I put all that on some paper I had in my stash, and I think that come from Brenda. I think that's where these images come from. And her hidden paper. Wait a minute. Yeah, I ain't even that far yet, am I? No, I'm not, but I am now. Scrap a book page. This is paper that I printed off. There's one of Brenda's hidden paper clips that she sent to me, and this is a tuck spot with one of Lindsey's digis. This is one of hers as well, and I just did a watercolor effect. I stamped it and did a watercolor effect. It says thinking of you, because that's what these flowers in this picture reminded me of, like a card sending to someone telling them you're thinking of them. So I had to put that on there. Here is, I think it's just one tag, another tag. I did some purple chalk on this flower. This was a black and white image. I learned that from Joey as well. So Joey, you've inspired me so much and some of the things I've done in this journal. There's another scrap piece of paper. Here's another one of Lindsey's digis. Love this. Love the lady in the back. So pretty. Some more different stamp on the pages. Here is another piece of paper. I had to do it like this because I didn't want to lose the bird. I wanted to leave the bird like in focus. So here, yeah, these come from Brenda, I believe. So here is a book page. It's got some flowers on the back. I love this journal. I love this page. I had to have this in the center. I love the pictures. I love the paintbrushes, the little watercolor effects here. Absolutely gorgeous. So a lot of eclectic. This is such an eclectic feel, but it all works because it's all around the same theme. And that's what I'm learning about journal making. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy. But it is, but I think it does have to be in the same theme. So that's what I love about this one. Different colors, different styles of paper, different, you know, just a lot of different things in here. But it all works. And I didn't stamp that page. Oh, I did on this side, not this side. So here is another one of Lindsey's cards. I just stamped hello, did a watercolor effect on it. And it's tucked under this hidden paper clip that Brenda sent me as well. Another one of Lindsey's beautiful digis. Here's another one here, and I just have a tag held on by the paper clip. Here is another little belly band I made, and this is Lindsey's, and I just did the card, cut out the butterfly, put it on there with a little tab, and it sticks there. This is poems of flowers and trees that I have stuck in there. Another one of Lindsey's digis, and then a Stampin' Up! Card that I can journal on or whatever. Here's another one of those pockets. I put one of Lindsey's digis there, and it says still growing, and it has a tag here, and there's also a pocket here that you can put a tag in as well. So I'm just going to put it back here. There's the back side of it. Another book page. Lots of writing spaces in this journal, and that's what I love about it. I love this one here too. I love them all. This one really inspired me. More of that paper. Here is another double pocket, and it's got this our journey journal card that I stuck in here, and this is made from Lindsey's digis. This is one of them, and I just made it into a pocket, and you got a pocket there, you got a pocket here, one back behind, and then you have this tag here, and you got a pocket behind it, and then you got a pocket, if I can open it, and then a pocket here. So there's 4 pockets, 2 here and 2 in the back. And then I just put that on this music paper. Here's another one. This is Stampin' Up! Paper. And I made, you know, this is 4 pockets, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. And stuck some tags in there. Love this. That's the back side of that paper. I love this too. I'm so happy with this. So excited about this one. I really am. I really loved how it turned out. Here's an envelope I made. I have the bird here in the front. How gorgeous is that? I love that picture. And then this, the envelope's empty. I can put whatever I want in it. Actually, I could probably take and put these 2 journal cards. I could just slip them down in here so I won't lose them in the pocket. And then you have a pocket back behind too that I can put whatever in. Here is a side pocket. This is Lindsey's digi, and I done some dyeing of the book pages, and I put this journal card in there. I didn't do anything with the journal card, nothing special for most of them, because I want that left open for me, so when I go in to write or whatever in this journal, I can do that. I can create as I go. Here is another journal card, and it's in this belly band here, which is something I've never done, a belly band, you know, on a page that wasn't a full page, you know what I mean? But it works, and it's cute, and I like it. Here is another paint sample chip that I printed off, and it goes under this hidden paper clip that I got from Brenda. More of Lindsey's beautiful digis. This is a tuck spot here. Here is another pocket with a couple more samples of paint chips that I've stuck in this little tuck here. And it says Happiness Blooms Within. Love this. Here's another one of those pockets. It's not broken, son. Sorry, guys. I made it out of ledger paper. Just a moment. Here is another one of those pockets, like I said, that I made from being inspired by Joey. I fussy cutted the flower out here and the butterfly from Lindsey's kit, put it on the ledger paper, and I now have pockets to put in paint samples that I printed off, and it just slips right in here. And then there's a tuck behind it of a journal card. This is Are We There Yet? That was in my stash. Tea stained paper, and then I got a double belly band. That is a paint sample I printed off. So is that one, and then a tag. So it all just slips. Well, it slips in this pocket, and then this little belly band here that I made. It says Make Today Beautiful. I love that saying as well. Love this page. It kind of looks like rustic to me. I don't know why. But it does, and I love it. A Flower Study. I love that. Georgia S. Elwood is the name on this one here. It's so pretty. Here is another library pocket I made, or double pocket I made. And I have just a couple of the paint sample chips that I printed off. And I did put it on this image here on the back side. You can still see the image, but I wanted this in there, and this is Race of Flowers. And then this is the end of the journal, and I have a pocket back here. It says Garden. I did a watercolor effect on this journal card, and it says hello, and then a couple tags. So that is, and I'm just going to stick this here. That is my May Design Team project share. Then I'm going to slip, or I'm going to try to slip this back on. And I can untie this ribbon if I wanted to. And of course I just got the flower off of it, so I'm just going to set it to the side, because I don't really have to have it on there. But I'm so pleased with how this turned out. And it's already chunky, you guys. Already chunky. And it just leaves me room to grow and to do whatever I want in this little journal. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this. I hope you have been inspired to try something new, or to revisit the way you used to make things. Take it back to basics. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I do enjoy this. I enjoyed creating this. It just really makes me happy. Flipping through it makes me happy. I just love it. So guys, go over and check Lindsey out. Sign up for her digital subscription. It's every 2 months. It's $9.99, and you get several emails during the week of different images, and just gorgeousness is what she sends you. Pick up some of her digis. Check out her channel, join her Facebook group. All them links are right down below. She's an amazing woman, so much fun to watch. You will love her, I promise. Thank you guys for watching this. And I'm going to leave you guys, as I always do, with a goodbye, a God bless, and I'll see y'all again soon.